Jordan Belfort. At last, Nicholas has told me so much about you.
Jordan, Jean-Jacques Sorel. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
The male gaze is a term that originated from the film theory, or in other words, it's used by critics when analyzing visual products like photographs, movies, or even the literature works that provokes visual imagination. According to the conversation, the gaze describes how viewers engage with the visual media in general, and in the male gaze, it invokes the sexual politics of the gaze and suggests a sexualized way of looking that empowers men and objectifies women. The male gaze theory suggests that a lot of movies tend to screen women in a sexualizing way to attract and please male viewers. It started to catch on after Laura Mulvey's essay titled Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema was published in 1975. In her original work, she stated that female characters often appear in the scenes as objects to look at, while male to-be-lookedness is compensated by their activities. Though the concept of male gaze is suggested when critics analyze visual products, its consequences are not only constrained within the film industry. Discrimination between actors and actresses, pay gap amongst genders, sexual harassment are just a few of which the male gaze is causing inside the Hollywood. To the viewers and society, the male gaze contributes to the wrong belief of a toxic patriarchy in which male leads and women submit. It lowers women's self-esteem, increases domestic violence, and several other gender-discriminating acts. The theory of male gaze quickly became the core of feminist film theory, but at the same time received strong reaction when Mulvey's paper was first published. A counter-argument to this theory that both men and women were objectified on the screen, and why that a female gaze exists is still debatable. The male gaze continues to impact the next generation consciously and unconsciously with the booming of social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are top 4 platforms that highly value visual products, and the users are mainly the young at 18 to 24, much younger on TikTok to be specific. Young users are exposed to content that provokes gender discrimination daily without even realizing that. The responsibility now no longer belongs to just filmmakers, but is handed to anyone who is able to create. Content creators, advertisers, and even users should be selective about how to produce and what to interact with next. It's high time to change the way women are depicted on the screen if we don't want gender discrimination to be an excess inherited by future generations. If you are interested in this topic, I suggest watching Boy Over Flowers and The Wolf of the Wall Street to compare how the male gaze differs between Western and Eastern cultures.